of our family members, I will not say names.
Oh, I will.
Have been feeding Orion.
Mask number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4.
You're wearing all that right now?
Plus a face shield.
Good morning, everyone. I'm gonna move. There's a lizard there, and Paul needs. Ah!
Come on.
Move.
Come on. I ain't trying to hurt you. I'm trying to get you back out to this civilization.
Guys, us Floridians have to deal with lizards. They don't hurt. They're not crazy. They're just a nuisance.
I just want to wash my hands again. I'm lazy. That's literally how lazy I am.
And if you touch them, they detach their tails, which...
If you rip their tail, it literally just falls right off. And then it just like...
Yeah, it's weird. So guys, for this fine, lovely morning, we're taking Orion to the vet. He has not been feeling the best, and I'll explain why. Oh, you're itchy. So guys, we are on our way to Orion's vet appointment. You guys couldn't tell, he has been scratching non-stop. Like for me, every 5 minutes he's scratching. He's an itchy boy. He is. Now you may be wondering, what's causing this? Well, Orion does have allergies, but it's skin allergies. It's nothing too crazy or insane. At one period when he was a puppy, how bad was his dandruff, Paul?
You could find him anywhere by following the dandruff trail.
Guys,
I'm not joking.
Every day we woke up to our bedroom when he was like maybe 6 months old. Dandruff, it looked like a winter wonderland on our floor, on our wooden floor. So you probably wonder, what did you do to change that? Well, thankfully we changed his food, and that made a world of a difference. Oh. Now we never see dandruff at all. Winter, summer.
Yeah.
So you may be wondering then, what is causing this issue? Well, some of our family members, I will not say names.
Oh, I will.
Have been feeding Orion. Some of you guys may or may not know, I'm very strict about what Orion can and cannot eat.
Yes,
very much so. Not because of his allergies, just because of his training. He is so well trained that he's like, nope, I can't have it. I know not to have it. He's so well trained that if I see him eating a food that he shouldn't be eating, and while he's literally chewing it, in the middle of chewing, I'll say, drop it, and he'll drop what he's eating in that very moment, which is, a lot of people are amazed by that command.
Yeah, imagine like a nice soft piece of bread. He's like, oh, I love it, drop it. Damn it. Another thing is that we don't like him around the dinner table.
Yes.
That's a big one, because we want to make sure that while we are eating food, he is not there begging, and any crumbs that should happen to fall, that he doesn't get to anything, and that's a big thing for us as well.
I have seen other service dogs, and when you look at other service dogs, you think, okay, what are some things that I want to train in my dog or not train? I remember I went on an outing with a bunch of other service dog team, and we were all eating dinner together, and one dog couldn't be in a downstay at the dinner table, and he would literally hover over you while you're eating. And it was like, he gave you no space. He was drooling while he would eat. I mean, it was a tad disgusting. And from that point on, I was like, I don't want my dog to be doing this or learn this bad behavior. Guys, once again, I am picky about what he eats. Literally last year, I think I gave him his first piece of bacon. I never feed him much, honestly. And if I were to give him something, it's going to be a dog treat, a high-valued dog treat.
Or one of the treats that we make frozen, you got a yogurt, fruit, stuff like that.
So some of our lovely family members have been feeding him. When I say feeding him, they'll feed him bread.
Like table scraps.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're
noticing it is officially affecting him. He is just scratching all the time. But when he's at home, it's scratch central. He's scratching non-stop. But then when he is out working with his vest on, I mean, he doesn't seem like he has an allergy of any sort. Because he knows not to scratch himself when he's working. He knows not to lick himself when he's working.
Be classy.
Yeah, he likes to be classy.
So we actually had an appointment with our vet about a month ago, and we showed up to the appointment, we pull in, and their protocol, even still to this day, which I always loved, is only one person in with the pet, and when you show up, call, and they will let you know what room to go straight to. So you just walk in, you open the door, as little contact, and you just walk down the hall where you know you're supposed to go, room 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is. I love that about them because you don't have to have as much interaction with people. I had the appointment set up, like I said, we showed up, I called, and they go, oh hey, by the way, today we're doing curbside only. And I was like,
what?
Curbside with my dog? What do you mean? And they explained to me like, hey, you know, we had a couple of people who were sick and they had very clear COVID symptoms and we sent them home. So just as a precaution, we're not going to have anybody come inside. We're going to go out to you, pick up your pet, take him inside, and then the vet will come back outside to you once he's done with the examination and let you know what's going on and discuss treatment options, so on and so forth. I did not feel comfortable. I was like, so y'all in there with people with Rona, and I'm going to give you my dog for you to hug and love up all on him, and that's not the biggest thing. The biggest thing is also safety of the dog, our safety, as well as Orion's training.
Yes.
Because if they take him in the back and you don't know what they're going to do with him, maybe another dog is loose and runs at Orion, attacks or something, we don't know. And that's a big no-no for us. Like, we do not like giving our dog to anybody unless absolutely necessary or in a controlled environment, and that was not controlled. I
have trained Orion to love the vet. He loves going. He doesn't cry. He doesn't shake. He shows no fear. He knows it's a place of love. He's going to get a lot of cuddles, a lot of treats, and he's not phased, which is great. So them willing to take Orion was nice because of COVID, but it made me a little nervous because, once again, you just don't know, and any small thing may traumatize him and lead him to actually hate going to the vet, which I do not want.
Yeah, if you've never dealt with a dog that hates going to the vet, it is horrible.
Yeah, so I have done such training whenever we've gone to the vet in the past. I mean, I'm in trainer mode. I am just all full of love, showing him this isn't scary. Mm-hmm. So that wasn't an option for us. And teach his own, which is perfectly fine. But Paul did call again. You know, we gave it a month.
I gave it about a month. I called back and I was like, hey, you know, I need to reschedule. You know, last time you guys were doing curbside, you're still doing that. They go, yes and no. If you want to come in, people can come in, but we always offer curbside if you don't feel comfortable going inside. I was like, okay, that's fine. I do want to go inside. Okay, no problem. And then I asked, I was like, last time it was because someone may have had COVID. Did somebody actually have COVID in your office? And they go, yep. One person had COVID in here. Since then, they're gone. Everyone quarantined. And since then, no one has been sick. And like, no one's showing signs, symptoms, anything so far. So I was like, all right, cool, fine. You know, it's been a month. I think it's okay. Plus, I just like double mask it and face shield it up. And don't touch me, don't come near me. And I'm gonna wipe Orion down when he comes out. No problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I am going to stay in the car while Paul goes inside.
Mask number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4.
You're wearing all that right now?
Plus a face shield. No, I'm just wearing 2, like I always do.
I was gonna say.
I always wear my Vogue mask and then like the medical mask on top of it. So we always double mask it up and then a face shield.
If you guys haven't noticed, Orion hasn't scratched once in the car. He feels like in the car is like already putting on his vest, so he's like, I'm well behaved. Come here, oh, you got that little boy, you love it.
Babe, where's my hazmat suit?
I'll buy you one.
I actually wanted one too.
Alright guys, so they are coming back. Hi Pup! Hi buddy! I've missed you. Did you miss me? You gonna wipe him down? So right now, Paul is literally wiping down Orion with these pet safe wipes.
I don't care. He's a good boy. Oh,
He's like,
11. Everyone loved up on him. They're like, is he a puppy? I was like, he's like 6 years old.
he's like nowhere near a puppy.
They're like, his energy levels are on another, like just another planet from how much he wants.
Yeah. Guys, Orion is just the most loving dog. We get so much people telling us like, is he still a puppy? No, he's an old man in a sense. Not really old, but he's 5 years old and...
He's in his midlife crisis right now. He has an identity disorder. He doesn't know what he's going through.
Oh, look at him.
He's like, I just want to work. I want to have fun.
So how was his appointment?
So he did good. The vet found him in very good health. He did gain a little bit of weight, but he's like, honestly, his physique is still fine.
Yeah.
Like, you still feel all his spine, his bones, everything. So he's like, I'm not too concerned about it. He's like, honestly, he's fine where he's at right now. If you want him to lose weight, it's fine. But at the same time, he's like, just don't let him gain any more weight. No, he did good.
Orion's in the ideal weight that I've always wanted him to be at, so...
It sounds bad. We actually struggled with him gaining a little bit of weight in the past.
So much.
And this is more ideal what we always wanted, because he was always he looked skinny before.
Yeah.
But it was just because we went out with him so much. We went to Disney all the time. He was in very good muscular. He was very muscular. He burned a lot of calories. Now we're at home a lot more, and he doesn't walk as far. Even though I do take him on walks, we play with him, but it's not enough from what we used to, you know. So, but he's doing really well. The vet's like, he's perfect. I don't see any issues. As far as the itchiness, the doctor's like, I told him it's probably the table scraps my parents are giving him. He's like, yeah, I believe so. He's like, honestly.
Did you tell the vet that we barely feed him, like stuff like that?
Yeah, I told him we don't feed him anything, and we know he has like food allergies or sensitivities, and he's like, it's probably that, in all honesty. He's like, what you can do is just no treats, no nothing, only things that you know he is good on. And he's like, if it persists, there's 3 options. Option number 1 is like steroids, like just pills, whatever. And he's like, there are side effects. They drink more, they pee more, pant a little bit more. But he's like, it's just like in humans. When you take prednisone, you're thirsty, you eat, you know what I mean? It's just weird like that. Second one is another medication that is specifically targeted for itchiness in dogs, but it's a lot more expensive. The steroids are $6 for a month's supply. This one is $80 for a month's supply. So he's like, that's the second option. It's just a pill. It takes all his itchiness away. Third one, he's like, this is for like severe cases, which he does not have, is like a shot. So like a specific like shot of some medication. And he's like, this is for like severe cases. He's like, this is nowhere near what he needs. But he's like, this is the most expensive option. It's like $200 for that shot.
Oh, okay.
We came up with a plan for right now, monitoring him, making sure that he doesn't eat anything he's not supposed to, and as needed, antihistamines like Benadryl.
Okay.
And he just said for his weight, up to 4 pills.
I told you.
And I was just like, you're gonna give an 80-pound dog 4 Benadryls when a human 200 plus pounds, you give me 2, I'm knocked out. What is it going to do to him? He's like, dogs require more. He's like, 2 may do nothing to him, but just take his itchiness away. And I was like, damn, cool. So,
and I think we're going to do that. And guys, I'm going to make a vlog because we've never given Orion any medication that would make him drowsy.
No, not at all. Like,
so I kind of want to see how he would act.
They're just going to be there
like, I'm actually excited to try that method out, I won't lie. The last time we did come to the vet, they said the same thing. And I told Paul, I was like, oh, I think they said like about 3 pills. And Paul looked at me, you're incorrect. Nope, that can't be true.
I didn't think that for a 60 to 80 pound dog range, he's like, this is the range, and he's like, 2 to 4 pills. Very easy. He's like, start at 2. Start at 2. It's like, start at 2, and then you can go to 3, even up to 4 if needed. I'm like, damn.
Alright guys, so we got our dog checked out. Like, I love coming to the vet. I know that sounds weird just because Orion gets a lot of praise.
So all of them came out to give him love.
Yep.
And treats too.
Of course, see? And it's like, that's what makes, you know, training a little bit easier when you come to the vet, when the staff is loving. They're willing to do their part as well. And he loves coming to the vet. And how was he when he got some of his shots?
It was fine.
He doesn't like move. He doesn't squeal. Nothing.
No, they did the fecal fecal sample. Didn't care. Thermometer. Didn't care. The first 2 shots, didn't care. They drew blood, didn't care. The third one, I think it wasn't the actual shot. It was just the position they had him in. That he's like this, you know what I mean? So he doesn't move, and they're, you know, it's just like, here, just hold on, Orion, relax. And then he just sat there, and the vet was like, cool, done. Like, he didn't care at all. He doesn't flinch. He doesn't, like, even when drawing blood, which that always hurts. He didn't care.
Like, I love coming to the vet just because I see Orion's training come out. He's well behaved, he's well loved, he enjoys what he does,
oh yeah.
You could tell the staff also sees that, and it's just a good experience.
One of them literally had to go, I had to check his age in the chart. I didn't think he was this old. He's like, he looks like a puppy. I was like,
Of course, because we take such good care of you, buddy.
You good boo.
Alright guys, so I think this is where we end it. This was a trip, me being pregnant and all. This takes a lot out of me, even though I just stayed in the car majority of the time. It's a fun adventure. So guys, this is where we end it. My battery's about to die. Definitely check out all our social media accounts. We have different variety of platforms. Check it out. So guys, for now, adieu and goodbye.